Crap, I didn't do enough. Oh man, I should have done more. I should have worked out harder. I should have worked out more often. I shouldn't have skipped so many times. I should have actually stuck to a diet. I should have, and it's so many I should have statements, and there's nothing you can do about it, right? It's simply a situation of
Second place for some fucked up reason is the ultimate place because it's not too prideful, it's yet humble, and it's bullshit, guys. Second place is the first fucking loser. If you hit second, that's fine if you gave it your all. But if you every single day say good enough, good enough, good enough, and you come up second, well, you're nothing enough.
What the fuck do you expect? You're not putting in the work. You have to do more. You gotta stop telling yourself that you're doing enough.
You promised yourself. You fucking promised yourself you'd be the best fucking person you could be. That's what makes you train. That's what makes muscles grow. Nobody fucking knows the secret.
Bro, what are you doing with your life, bro? What do you, like, I thought you said you want to be a great. I thought you said you want to be the best. But you don't act like you don't move like it. You wake up late. You sleep late. You don't study. You don't work out. You don't want this shit. And no one's gonna feel sorry for you when you don't get it. That's your problem.
Yes! My prospects lineup just hit.
Nice, mine too.
What you mean? No dance, no Dougie, no nothing? You ain't gotta celebrate.
That's not really.
Act like the person you want to become. That's not fake it till you make it, by the way. This is intentional. Intentionally act like the person you want to become. Because when you intentionally act like the person you want to become, your brain sees you taking those actions, so your brain starts to change the way it relates to you. When your brain sees you high-fiving yourself in the mirror, it starts to go, oh, wait a minute. Steven loves himself. Steven's cheering for himself. We don't beat Steven up.
Feel to be at the pinnacle of any game. In any, whatever you do, you've got to be a little bit gone to it. You're not all there. You've got to be almost insane to your craft.
Here's the bottom line, motherfuckers. You got to do the work. You got to do it when you don't want to do it. You got to do it when you're hurt. You got to do it when you're tired. You got to do it when you're sick. You got to do it when you don't want to do anything else. And you got to do it for years. And that is the real shit. Okay? Everybody that asks a question about anything is ultimately usually trying to figure out how to get out of the work. And if you can't win without that. You can't win without it. So motherfucker, I don't give a fuck what size goal you set. But you better show up every day and follow with big action. You're gonna be...
What are you gonna do? How bad do you want it? There's two options. To continue forward, pushing upward. And if you do, that dream is given birth, and forever you will live in the reality of it. If you stop, quit, throw in the towel, I promise you there's no distance you can travel far enough to ever find that dream again. For it is dead. And in its death, it's replaced by regret. Right now, it's your choice.
There's human beings that have different temperament and different minds and different mentality and a ruthless competitive drive that's almost terrifying to the ordinary person.
You're gonna want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. In life, when dreams do come true, anything you want can happen and become a reality. I believe that sincerely, and I'll die on that thought.
Effort, dedication, work hard, because the talent is not enough anymore. And if you're not dedicated 100%, you're not gonna reach the level that you want.
You gotta have something more, you know? You're not meant to just wake up, go to work, come home and like chill and watch TV because you're bored from work, and then go to sleep and repeat the process. You gotta have more than that. I mean, I don't know about you, but I definitely need more than that. It just doesn't, that's just not something I want to do.
It's the fact that you had an idea, you believed in it, you put action to an idea, so a dream became a reality. This is as good as it gets, man. That's when you do it right. Otherwise, you sit back and you wonder, what if? What if is the worst question you can ever ask yourself. I failed. It's a million times better than what if, because that motherfucker got up and did something, showed up. 10 times more of the man that says what if. Fuck what if, man. What if is an ongoing debate inside yourself that you can never come to conclusion on? I get up and fail, at least I know. Otherwise, what if every minute of every day for your existence, battling inside your head, trying to turn off the voices, but you can't. And you can't do anything about it because the opportunities, the window of opportunity is closed. There's nothing you can do but sit back and wonder, what if? Nope, don't like that, man. I'd much rather take the gamble and lose.
If I'm running on a treadmill and I get to mile 9 and I get complete cramp in one of my legs, and I know I've told myself I'm going to run 10 kilometers today, he goes, I will have to limp the last mile, even if no one's watching, because I can't let the demons in. And if I let the demons in, they'll show up in the 11th round of a championship fight when there's 50,000 people watching me in the audience, and I know deep in my self-story that I'm the type of person that quits when things get hard because I got off that treadmill at mile 9 when no one was watching. It would modify my self-story. The commitments we keep to ourselves and what we do when no one's watching is the most persuasive evidence that governs everything we then do every day thereafter.
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing. I can't live that way.
So what's your fucking excuse? Is it too cold where you live? Is it too hot where you live? Does it rain too fucking much? Now it's time for some real fucking talk. Maybe you're the only black person applying for a fucking job. Maybe you're the only female. Maybe you're the only fucking gay person. Job, whatever the fuck it may be. Maybe that shit's in your fucking head. Maybe that's your excuse for not being better. Life's a real big fucking picture. When I was young, all those things got in my head. Black, fucking not smart enough, single mom, all that bullshit owns space in my head. If you're allowing people and things and situations to own space in your fucking head, you're losing. Last thing, life's one big fucking head game. You play with yourself. If you lose, it's because you allow life to get in your fucking head. Stay hard.
How badly do you want what you want? How badly do you want it? Or do you want it at all? You see, there's an awful lot of people who want an awful lot of things. But how badly do they want it? If you want it so badly, if you want it with tremendous intensity of desire, there's really nothing in the world that can stop you from getting it. There's an interesting story was told about Socrates, and Socrates was talking to one of his students, and the student said, I am hungry for knowledge. What can I do to increase my knowledge? And Socrates said, knowledge is something that is readily available and easy to get if you want it bad enough. He said, I'm sure I want it badly enough. And Socrates said, come with me, and he walked him offshore into the ocean. And they got about 3 or 4 feet, and Socrates, a very, very strong man, grabbed the young man and put his head under the water. And the young man began to struggle and struggle and struggle, and finally became incredibly frantic, and finally brought him up. And he said, now what did you want while you were under the water? And he said, all I wanted was air. He said, all I could think of in the whole world was air. He said, when you want knowledge with the same intensity that you wanted that oxygen, you will get all the knowledge that you could desire. And when you want anything with great intensity, if you have the desire, you'll get it.
Have you guys heard of my thing called Taking Souls?
Yeah.
Okay. For those of you who haven't, I'm going to give you a short story so everybody's watching. And so when I started figuring out what I want to be in life, I want to be a leader. I want to be the leader, like I said, when the fire breaks out, they look at you. And what that means is this. It was Wednesday of my second hell week. We had been up the whole time, hadn't gotten any sleep. And so there's about 3 boat crews left, which means there's not many people left. Like over, 80, 90 people had quit. We're down to just 3 boat crews. So we go into the med check, and they go in, they check us out. Everybody is hypothermic, everybody's all jacked up. And Wednesday, you're a zombie. That's what the pass down. So the pass down is through years. They tell you on Wednesday you're a zombie. You're walking around like this because you don't want your clothes to touch you because you're soaking wet. You just got out of the ocean and you're just pissing on yourself to get warm. Basically what happens is you go to med check. They have these aid crates. The aid crates have your nice dry clothes in them. But what happens is the instructors are there fucking putting water in them. So those dry clothes are now fucking wet.
And all the students are just like poopy pants, like fuck. I gotta put these fucking wet clothes on, and they're putting them on slow, and the instructors are yelling. But now, the instructors know that they're zombies, because the instructors were zombies on Wednesday, so they're giving us a little bit of leash. This goes somewhere, so just work with me for a second. So we got 3 boats. Boat Crew 1, Boat Crew 2, and the Smurf Crew. So Boat Crew 1, they're the tallest guys. Boat Crew 2, the second tallest guys, and so on and so forth. There's only 3 boat crews up here. So everybody gets under their boat, and they're standing there with the boat on top of their head, and everybody's doing this shit. I look back, I am fucked up. My feet, my hands, my neck, my whole body's just messed up. And I'm looking at, like everything's slowed down. I'm looking at all these people under these boats, and they're just sitting there jackhammering, and heads are down, and the motivation is gone. And I said, David, this is exactly where you wanted to. This is your time. This is your time. You're amongst the baddest motherfuckers in the world right now. And everybody's fucked up. This is my internal dialogue right now. What are you gonna fucking do, man? This is your shot, man. This is your fucking shot. I'm in the front of the boat crew. The front of the boat is the heaviest part of the boat. I'm looking at my boat crew, and they're all just fucking, I want this to end. But it's not gonna end till Friday. We got 2 more fucking days of this shit. So I'm like in the front of the boat, I'm like, you know what, man? So the instructors are at Boat Crew 1, they're saying, all right, motherfuckers, pick the boat up. And we've been picking this boat up now forever, but now for some reason, no one can pick the fucking boat up. So here they are. And it's going back to their head. So I'm looking at them, I go, okay, look, guys. So I turn around my boat crew, there's 5 guys behind me. I said, look, motherfuckers, don't be a fucking punk today. I want you to look at these fucking instructors, because they were where we were years ago, under these boats. And I want them to think about, they'd never seen a boat crew like Boat Crew 2. We're gonna fucking take their motherfucking souls today. So, I start to juice these and so we get juiced up. False motivation becomes what? Real motivation. So now, they're starting to feel the juice. So the instructors come by, all right, Boat Crew 2, but right now, Boat Crew 2 has said, fuck it. We're gonna pick the boat up before you tell us to pick the boat up. So the boat's up. Now we're starting to boat press it. And all we're saying is you can't hurt Boat Crew 2. And now, our boat crew puts the boat down. They let us put the boat down because we showed something that no one else had. So by us putting out more, we got a chance to rest. So as we're resting, I turn around to our boat crew. It says all these fucking instructors. I want to make sure from Wednesday to Friday, they cannot sleep with their fucking wives because they're thinking about Boat Crew 2. So, you want to be that one motherfucker that every day, whether it's raining, snowing, sleeting, you lost every dime, your mom died, your dad died, you come and you bring the energy that it takes to make a team function at the highest fucking level every day. And that's the person you want to be every day of your life.
Loneliness does not mean having no friends. I think people misinterpret when someone says they're lonely what that means. Because I'm sure that you have friends, you have people that you love, and you still have felt lonely in your life. It's more about what you go through. It's more about the emotions that you experience that makes you feel lonely. And right now, bro, I feel lonely. And I have friends checking in on me. I have people around me being like, yo, you good? Yo, you good? And I'm good. It just feels as if the things that I am going through, I am the only person going through them, and therefore I am alone in experiencing all of the stuff that has been put on me. And a lot of the stress that I'm dealing with right now, it's coming from my relationship, it's coming from my aspirations, my expectations that I have of myself, and it's nobody else's fault except for mine. I'm putting all these standards and all these things on me, and I'm draining the life out of me pause, resume. I'm just feeling so overwhelmed, and it's like high key my fault. I put this on me, and I'm the only person that can pull myself out of it. But I think that one of the ways you pull yourself out of loneliness is telling people whatever it is stacked on your plate. You kind of need to share that plate, you know? And I don't like sharing my plate, bro. When I go out to eat, you know how some people are like, oh, let me try a little bit. No, I ordered this. This is my kebab. I'm eating this kebab. But there is actually a lot of joy and a lot of peace I get from sharing the negative stuff in my life now, man. And just keeping it real. Like, you don't have to search for bad stuff to throw out. You can be objective about what's going on. It's weird, bro. Like, I like to be of service to other people. I don't really like to be of service to myself, because I don't think I deserve it. Isn't that kind of crazy? Like, you would bend over backwards for somebody else, and you would help them. You would, you know, you would do anything for someone else. But when it comes down to yourself, it's a whole different story, because you can think of all the negative things that you do in your life and how terrible of a person you are to yourself, when in reality, like, you're a good person. I think so. I think you're a good person. You know what I mean? And I think that I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to just be like more than human, and I can't do that. And I was like living in delusion a little bit that I had everything together, and I had a sense of what I'm doing. I have a relationship. I'm making money. I'm doing fine. I can eat slop bowls at Chipotle. I can go on as many $60 dates as I want to at Chili's. But you know what, man? I'm going to tell you guys something from the bottom of my heart. Those things are temporary. Getting yourself out of a position that you feel less than in is temporary, because those feelings that kept you sad in that position come back. And they come back stronger, because now you have less excuses to blame. You have less things to be like, this is why I feel so bad. You know, it's the fact that I haven't shown my parents that I can be successful. It's the fact that I, you know, haven't had any accolades to my name. It's the fact that I haven't moved out of my parents' house yet. That's what's keeping me from it. You'll do all of those things and you will feel the same. The small things are what matter. The small things. How you talk to yourself. Not allowing yourself to just yap about how terrible of a person you are with no evidence. You're pulling evidence from like when you were in freshman year of high school. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's now. It's right now. That's what matters. And I just get so hung up on the past, and I get so hung up on, well, I said I would do this and I didn't. Oh, I'm a loser. You're not a loser. I don't want to focus on all the things I do bad. I don't have enough lifetime for that. Like I want to be me. That's it. I want to focus more on being me. And I think I need to really talk to myself and figure out what that looks like, because I don't even know.